I'm thinking.
Alright. Welcome. We're here to talk about Battlefield 1, right, Adam?
I guess I was still writing stuff down.
Hmm?
Well, shit, you can't just while I'm thinking here. I was just thinking.
Well, we're fine. We're just rolling.
Well,
It's
anyway.
good. Let it go.
Yeah, we're here to talk about Battlefield 1. And I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about the new game? And what are your thoughts on the style and, like, the time period? I'll start with you, Landon, I guess, since you're right there.
The Kaiser Reich is coming into video games.
How do you
dude.
feel
They
about
couldn't be
Österreich?
more psyched.
The Kaiser Reich is back.
It's back, but you know what's not there? The French.
Frankenreich? Or Frankreich?
Yeah.
Poor Frankreich, eh?
The whole war is in France. I mean, it's cool they're going.
Well,
back
and
to
Belgium.
the
You
war.
can't forget Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah, but like, what's it? The UK, US, and Italy.
Yeah, it's Austria-Hungary, German Empire, and the Turks, the Ottoman Empire, and yeah, the British, Italians, and Americans. So yeah, they have the three allied countries who suffered the least casualties versus the Central Powers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess at least that side's right.
Yeah.
But I bet you the Austria-Hungarians will just be reskinned Germans.
Yeah. Really. And it's not. It's like. It's a cool time period to go back to, but from what we've seen of the gameplay and everything,
It looks like World War II.
It not only looks like World War II, but it looks like they half-assed the game.
Well, yeah, that's DICE.
Yeah, that's just it.
But wait,
What-
hey,
we'll
hey,
probably-
wait. That's pre-release.
But I bet you. No, I bet you.
I just had to.
I
gotta give
I
him
will-
a chance.
I will
Yeah,
put
gotta
money
give him a
down on it.
chance.
I will put money down on it that is the final game.
I'll admit,
Except it doesn't have as much of a blur effect and not as much of a bloom effect and not as much of a shine.
you think there'll be a beta?
It'll
I
be.
think they
they'll-
announced there was a beta.
They'll put a fucking shine as fuck on
There'll
the game.
probably be a bit.
Like, you know how Battlefield, like, 3 and 4 have that when you look at the sun, it's like, shh. They'll have
the
that.
lens flare.
Yeah, they'll have the lens flare.
What
for
about
no
you,
fucking
Dan? What do you
reason.
think about the style of the game, the setting?
I personally think it looks awesome. I know Landon is a big, skeptic of the game, but I like it. I
It
think
does
it's
look
gonna
fun.
Be good.
It looks fun. I didn't say
You know,
It's just
I
very
love-
historically inaccurate.
Yeah.
I can deal with the flaws though of the
Sometimes you go a little too
historically
far, I will say.
inaccurate
Yeah.
parts of it,
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it looks good.
I've
I
noticed-
like the progress that
I've
they're
noticed that-
making on
Sorry to
their
interrupt.
video games, and I like that they went back in time. Definitely.
Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of people are happy they went back in time, but I noticed too. Like, I think you think about it, the game is even faster than Battlefield 4. If you like look how the characters move, and like just the vehicles in general, it's kind of funny that they're faster. in
Yeah, I
World
think
War
that-
One, but
Almost Call
I
of
guess-
Duty-ish.
They need
Yeah,
to
it's-
slow down. Slow that shit down.
What do you think about the game, Nick? You're kind of hard to see.
No, it's okay. I'll lean forward. I was just
Well,
trying
lean
to
back.
listen. From what I've seen, I haven't played it, so I can't really
Well, yeah,
give
none
a
of us
full-on
played it.
opinion. No, I know, but from what I can see, I think that it's going to be a very hands-on, team-based.
Well, I haven't really seen a lot of teamwork, but
I guarantee there's going to be a lot.
I
of
bet there will be a
team-based
lot more
attributes
teamwork when the
because
game comes out, though.
the reason I say that is because each class has its own set of role. You know, you've got your role as an independent
You got support.
medic or a support
No,
or an
there's
engineer.
There's support. I think it's support, engineer. No, it's assault, engineer. No, I think it's assault, support, medic, and scout. Yeah.
Yeah, scout.
They
yeah,
really
that's
fucked
what
with it in this one.
No, that's good because
I
it gives
think
everybody their
engineer is
independent role.
gone. I think they replaced. They merged engineer and support.
I think they did too.
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest problem with the game and why it's so fast is because like they have like if you saw what they put out, a lot of it was just like small towns with like 5 to like 10 buildings, you know, like
Well, that's
small
just one
buildings.
map we've seen.
Well, yeah, but like all of it was just field.
Yeah.
Like, it was-
Or how the Germans started out in the shit trench.
Yeah, and then but like once you go there, it's just nothing. It's just nothing but field, and then everyone's in this one city, like town or whatever, just flying around. Or
I'm
whatever.
sure there'll be more maps. I'm sure there'll be
Yeah.
an entire trench map, which would be pretty dope if
Wait,
there is.
but I'm just saying that's probably what attributed to like why it looked so fast.
A lot of
What do you
bombs
think
on
about the
ground.
guns, though, and the like how they split them up between the classes? Do you think it's a good idea to like have certain classes
It was.
Like, and what do you think about how the guns perform in the game too?
Did they get? I have one question.
remember-
Did they get custom classes or were they all default?
They
Classes?
were all, I think, default shit. I think you can customize it in the base in the
What?
actual game.
Well, you're giving people like scopes on their weapons first thing as default.
Yeah, that better not be the default because that'd be
That
pretty
was kind of
garbage.
weird. And then
Yeah.
these automatic weapons, like everyone's gonna use because they're overpowered, you know.
Yeah.
And they just that was pre-alpha and then it was alpha, and I'm hoping the beta's a little better.
Well, they're in the pre-alpha right now.
Yeah.
No, they're in the closed alpha.
Yeah.
So they're out of pre-alpha probably.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they should have bolt actions probably be a lot more prominent than they are.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
That's
it
the
makes
scout
sense.
class only.
It makes sense, I guess, when you look at how they have the system balanced with assault. I think they get the heavy machine guns.
What I don't get is how these game companies manage to make like single shot and like bolt action, you know, semi-automatic and bolt action rifles in like World War II, like a thing, you know, able to work and be powerful, and then they can't do it in World War One.
Yeah, but yeah, they're historically inaccurate as fuck. But I guess the way they split up with like assault having LMGs and
Yeah.
I think they have machine guns too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know support. No, is it support with LMGs? I think assault is the one that has the shotguns and the SMGs.
Yeah.
And support has LMGs and probably shotguns too. I wouldn't doubt it. And I think like assault and support share SMGs and shotguns, but like support also gets the LMGs.
Yeah.
And then medic gets semi-autos and bolt actions only, and support only gets bolt actions. So I guess the way they have it there, they make
No,
bolt
support
actions.
doesn't only get bolt actions.
No, support doesn't get bolt actions at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, nobody-
I
No,
must
it
have
was
misheard you,
medic,
I'm
medic,
sorry.
and some. Medic.
I mean, that
It's
wasn't all the
I'm
weapons.
pretty
in
sure
the
that it's
game,
only the
though. I
scout.
mean,
No, they also got pistols.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
When
There's also the tank class and the pilot class, but they're just basic classes.
Well, no, because whenever you come out of the plane or whatever, you're basically stuck with a hand or a pistol. You have a revolver,
Well, it's a carbine.
Luger, or whatever. No,
Yeah.
you don't. You
It's
get
a-
you're
it's a
stuck with.
small
No, it's
They
a-
give
it's
you
a-
the pilot class.
It's a Luger carbine. As
Okay,
far
whatever,
that's just
yeah.
all they show. There could be more.
Well, yeah. Well, what they're showing mainly is the fact that you come out, you have to be that specific class, even though you had access to a pistol, even up in the plane.
I'd like to see if you were a pilot, you could take out your pistol while flying, and just aim it at like a concurrent pilot and just fuck him up.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna.
I don't know. Usually,
I'm
from what
making this bet right now. I'm gonna say you can.
that'd be cool.
We'll see. It'd be cool if they did.
It's just something that people are gonna recommend to them while this is going on, and then they're gonna eventually put it in. If they
If
have
they
it.
add
I
that, I
guarantee
think-
you that they'll put
I
it
mean,
in.
air combat looks cool as it is, but I'd like to see them add a little more to it.
Well, you gotta have some form
No,
of
like-
and you can actually if
Like
you,
just the pistols thing, really, that'd be a big.
well, if you could shoot somebody down and not actually destroy the plane completely, but
You
make
could.
it fuck or mess it up, and then it comes down, and then you
I've seen
don't
it
shoot the guy, and you get points. You get some sort of like courtesy points for doing some respectable warfare thing. You know what I mean? It'd
You
be
mean
kinda
how
cool.
they used to do it?
Yeah, exactly. You don't shoot an unarmed pilot.
They'll probably
Don't
give you
kill
less
them on it.
points.
Huh?
They'll probably give you less points.
They
if
could
you
call
Yeah,
it
and if you do
mercy
that, you
points.
get mercy points. That's
Mercy.
awesome. That
There
would
you
be amazing.
That'd be pretty cool. They'll probably see something like that in the.
But then they would have to
campaign.
distinguish between you like missing or
not
you
that hard.
giving them mercy. Like,
Well, if
what
you're on the
you're
ground,
just
you
a
shouldn't
really
be getting
bad
shot
shot
with
and
a
you just
50
managed to
or
barely.
however big the caliber round is.
Vehicle disabled.
Yeah,
But no, that'd be a cool concept.
I don't know. That just came to mind. I didn't even have that in the.
honor points.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What about tanks? How do you feel about tanks?
Vroom.
Yeah,
Arr,
they're
tanks.
way too fast.
I
Yeah.
don't know if
Bad.
they're OP or not yet.
They're pretty OP with
If
how
they,
fast
what
they
they,
are.
from what I can tell,
Because it's like just a big armored
they seem weak
vehicle
as
flying
fuck.
around with a big ass gun. It's a
They
tank,
seem,
man.
they seem pretty weak.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean,
I-
they
You
did
can
some
plow
pretty
through a
big
building
damage.
at least.
Yeah, what I'd like them to do though is if they slowed them down a bit, just a bit, and they just made them stronger, like have more health. Just make it a little more historically accurate.
Like an actual tank.
Yeah, like an actual
Yeah.
tank, not like paper mache fast vroom vroom thing.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck they got going on.
like in the trailer they even had the slow tank.
Yeah, but But that's just to get people excited. So when they reveal the game, it's just bad.
No, the whole point of the tank was so infantry would run behind it and use it as cover, so they wouldn't get.
All that and just to literally go into trenches and
Get
fuck
across the
people up.
landscape
Yeah,
as
really.
fast as possible.
No, but
I'm
they
sure that
didn't go
worked out for the
fast.
British once the Germans developed the anti-tank rifles and destroyed them all.
Big bullets.
Literally, they just shot him with big. You can do that in this game. You can shoot him with big bullets. Take out that tank. Who would have thought?
You can also shoot down a British airship.
British shit. How'd you guys like the destruction you saw? No.
Yeah.
When the Zeppelins,
Yeah, there was a.
You already asked the question.
when the Zeppelins flew down.
You mean the behemoths?
You mean the Zeppelins?
You mean the behemoths?
The Zeppelin.
Airship.
British airship.
British airship. Yeah, when the
British
airships,
airship?
Zeppelins or behemoths.
I was just being that guy.
What?
What?
Anyway, airships. You like the destruction they cause? I do.
I do too.
I do like how the destruction. This game is a lot more comparable to Bad Company 2, which is the best Battlefield so far. Than it was in like 4, where there was none. Besides, you can just blow up this one building. Oh wow, the map's so different. Ain't that wacky? Levolution. Oh my god, fuck off. Levolution was so dumb. Wow, you flooded the map. Oh, you unflooded the map. Wow, you flooded the map again. Whew.
Yeah, you can blow up this one wall, this one section, but not the section, 2 feet right
The
next
thing is,
to
it happened
you know.
every fucking match, and it wasn't even. I didn't care after that. I just rather it not happen.
Mm-hmm. Make the match interesting.
So I'm glad it's going back to Bad Company 2 destruction. Oh, we're talking about guns. We never even got to talk about melee weapons.
Let alone
How do you
that
feel about the melee? What?
We didn't even talk about the behemoth.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
We just did.
Barely. We didn't even. We skimmed like right over it. We
Alright,
didn't even talk
well,
about the
what would
guns
you like
or
to
the
say,
being able to
sir?
run on
We don't know
top
much
of it.
about the behemoth. We know there's an airship. We know there's
With
a
you
train.
you have access to the guns on it.
Well,
you
yeah,
can
you have
go
access
down
to-
and make a really big, fiery, scary scene.
That's pretty much obvious now at this point.
Yeah, but it
Does
needs
it
to be
kill you if it
And we
lands
already
on
know
you?
now that it's so easily just.
Yeah, kill you if it lands on you.
Wow.
Yeah, let's just skim over that though, right? No, let's go back.
No one cares about behemoths.
Yeah, you'll be thinking twice whenever I come over with it and murk
We'll be
you,
on the
so-
same team.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We will be on the same team. It's just going to be how it is. You can't play without me, and you know it.
Yeah, you just want me on the same team so I don't kill you.
You suck. I revive you all the time anyway.
Suck.
Nick, we can look at our Battlefield 4 history. So one of us is going to have above a 2.0 KD and like a fuckload of revives. And the other one's going to be Nick.
Sounds like you're jealous.
But anyway, melee weapons. How
I'm
do you
excited.
feel about melee weapons?
Well,
You think they could take out a behemoth?
The animation's
Since
gonna
we
be
don't
a
want to
little
skip over
better.
them.
if you can dig a trench, you can take out a behemoth. That's why the shovel's the most powerful weapon.
It would be. Honestly, I hope they have a claymore or like some German swords in there. Just European swords in general, like a. I don't know much about French swords. Just a French sword.
Didn't they say you can
Bastard
wear
sword.
armor?
Yeah, for certain classes, I think it's probably customization. We also saw the flamethrower guy.
Like
So,
legit.
What do you think about the flamethrower? Do you think it's going to be? Sorry to interrupt, but you think the flamethrower is going to be like they say a pickup, or you think it's going to be an equipment item?
It's gonna be a pickup, probably.
Or do you think when you have the flamethrower equipped, you look like a flamethrower guy? Do you think that is what your armrest look like?
It could either be.
Or it has to be a main weapon? I feel like it has to be a main weapon.
It's probably like it probably takes over your weapons and you like have it and you're automatically that guy until like when you want to switch weapons you drop it. And go
What if
back
it's a
to-
class?
until you die.
Like the tank class or the pilot class.
I don't think they do that though.
I feel like they could.
Mm.
Or like the guys with the
Yes.
HM06, the HM08, the German machine gun. Or was it the Austrian one? I think that's the Austrian one.
Maybe.
I don't remember their old names. The Maxis gun, the Maxim gun. Remember the guy who's like the Dan was talking about earlier, the chainmail guy with the Maxim. But do you think that's gonna be a class?
That'd
Probably.
be cool.
I don't know. I feel like that's them just advertising, but it could be like probably the support class since they have the LMGs anyway. I feel like it. What do you think?
Yeah, the flamethrower is probably a main weapon that you can, I don't know, equipped, and then it's only for that class though.
Yeah.
And that
Flamethrower
one class
and
has the armor. And everything.
Flamethrower and a pistol. Let's say you can.
I don't know what the secondary weapon will be. But
It's probably a pistol for sure.
I think that might be its own. Yeah, honestly, it
do
might
you
be
think
its-
it'll have a melee?
For sure, everyone has melee.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't need a melee. You have a flamethrower.
Well, yeah, but
I
you
can't use it.
I don't know. That'd be interesting to find out.
we'll see. I
Yeah.
guess.
There's all different types of melee weapons, though. There was the hatchet. There was the. You could apparently even use the hammer until it switches back to
You
your
can even
actual
kill
hammer
people
or
with
to your
the,
axe.
Little stem thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that video.
I'm not surprised.
Well, I mean, you could kill people with the defibrillator and all
Right.
the other games.
Right.
I don't know if you could in 3.
No, you could.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could.
Could you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know you could do it in. Or was it 4 you couldn't do it in? I think it was 4.
You can do it in 4.
I never did it in 4. I tried and it couldn't get to work.
Twice, it sucks.
Oh, that makes
Like
sense, I
3
guess.
times.
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that there's basically, from what, well, at least I've seen, there's pretty much no sign of chemical warfare landed.
There's a little bit. There's a little.
Yeah, but
bit.
it looks
there's a little
useless.
mustard gas.
Yeah. I haven't really
Like
seen it.
everyone immediately
I
gets a
haven't-
gas mask. Oh wow,
Yeah.
you put it on like that.
I haven't seen it really do anything. It's really not important in the game. It's just kind of like, oh, you're on a gas mask now. Whoa.
Come on.
Can't
I want
fix.
to see people's faces getting melted off. Like,
And the
what's
gas
So
going
when
on?
you get
leaks
melted
out
off,
the
they just
sides of the
puke out their
buildings.
lungs.
Well, there you go.
Doesn't even stay in the building properly.
What?
It'd be cooler if they
Oh
did
yeah,
that.
that was bad.
I mean, you could tell that they put effort into having it come out the door, the windows if they're there, but it still comes out the sides where it's obviously not supposed to.
Dice. We put in the effort
Right.
to not put in effort.
I sure hope they're gonna acknowledge these issues.
We never even got to talk about dogfights. No, we
Keep
did.
talking,
Yeah, we
we're
talked
not
about
done.
planes.
We're not done. Just keep
Well,
going.
yeah. I mean, how do you like the classes though? What do you think about the class for the plane? Like one plane, you get a single machine gun on it, and it's a little bit like
The triplane.
yeah. I mean the armor on it's okay, and
Yeah, don't they
the
call it the
mobility
assassin
is
plane or
alright.
something?
Yeah, some of them have different mobility points or whatnot.
There's the single seater, the 2-seater, and then the bomber 3-seater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are more nimble than others.
Dude, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun in the bomber.
Mhm.
Like one of us flying the other one, then one of the turrets, and another
Dude.
person in the other turret. And
Dude, I want to be
I'll
able
be
to
in.
drop
I've been flying the
mustard
plane
gas
around,
in
and you'll be on
fools.
the gun. And I'll be like,
I'll jump out of the plane and go kamikaze. I won't even use
I
my
didn't know
gun.
the Japanese were in this game.
maybe to be DLC.
What are they gonna do?
Just like the French.
Take an unoccupied province and then we were in the war. Oh. Wow, Japan, you really did it.
Hey, maybe they'll have another Wake Island DLC,
They
like they did in 2007.
who owned Wake Island then? Was it the Germans?
I think we
Think
owned it
it-
and fought over it.
No, did the U.S. have Wake Island in 1914? Was it?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because the Germans just took really, or the Japanese really just took German territory in the Pacific. So, like, oh wow, we did something. Wow, you took over those poorly defended colonies. Nice job.
Yeah.
Everyone else is over there. Ooh, you really did it, Japan.
Go Empire.
A casualtyless war. Oh wow. And then they became Germany's ally.
Germany's bitch.
Really?
Not really.
Coming from the German.
Not really.
Well, let me look at the Japanese now. Where's their empire?
America's bitch.
At least.
So Battlefield 1.
Well, I mean, that was at least talking about World War One.
That was
And 2.
talking about Japan.
Well, they were in World War One.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with Battlefield 1?
It's a World War One game.
Yeah.
They could be DLC.
Yeah, they can give you a
Dan, not even seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're just hoping.
Just keep
Just
racking
speculation.
Optimism, dude.
What would you like to
Get
see
some of
though
it.
if you could go to a front landing as DLC? Like what part of the theater of the war that we haven't seen yet.
German Russian front.
Oh, you mean like a good portion of the war?
Yeah.